shower cap. Okay, so as you guys can probably tell, I just had a shower. I've got my clip-in extensions in already, only because I went to work this morning and I've got a girlfriend's birthday tonight. So I'm just going to show you how I get ready for a night out if I've worked and I just have enough time to have a shower, but I've really got to rush. So basically this video is going to be me rushing, trying to get ready for a night on the town. So first I'm going to spray some of this Mayon Barrier spray. I normally only spray this stuff if I'm going to use like theatrical, like really heavy makeup, but I'm just doing it to make sure that my makeup lasts the whole night. So you want to kind of hold it far away from your face when you use this. So I'm just going to close my eyes and spray it. Next product I'm going to apply is this Napoleon Set Priming Bronzing Primer. Basically it's just like any ordinary primer, but it's, as you can see, it's kind of like a gold tinge to it. So it's like applying a bronzer just to give my skin a little bit more of a bronzed glow, because my face is really pale and my neck is dark to help blend things in. And that's it. Now the next thing I'm going to do is use my MAC Studio Fix Fluid in NW15. I'm just going to put maybe 2 pumps of that in the back of my hand, and if I need more I'll just apply some more. And I'm going to be using my Sigma Duo Fiber, this is an F15 brush, to blend that into my skin. And behind the ears, I always tend to forget this part here behind my ears, so my acne has actually cleared up, so I don't have too much redness on my face at the moment, and I don't really have any active pimples, but I'm still going to use this Graftopian concealer. Now this concealer it's meant to be full coverage, but it's a little bit lighter. It's not very cakey or anything. It's almost got like a liquid feel to it. So I'm just going to apply some of this green concealer here, just on my ring finger, and I'm just going to apply it around my brows, because they are a tiny bit red, and you just really want to blend that out. And I'm also going to apply some around my nose, just where I get a little bit of natural redness. There's no active acne or anything, but it's just where I go red throughout the night. And you just want to blend that out so there's no greeny bits. And yeah, that's all I can see, redness. I've just got a tiny little pimple there that I'm going to apply some to, and yeah, that's it. So I actually have a little bit of under eye circles, so I'm just going to apply this yellow and a tiny bit of this salmon colour corrector together. Now I'm actually going to apply this on my 2 fingers, like my rude finger and my pointer finger, and just run it through like that, and just a tiny bit, and just close that. Now I'm going to have one sweep of this one on that eye. I'm just going to go over it with this eye finger. I like using my fingers a lot for concealers. I'm also going to bring that on my upper eyelid, just because it tends to melt the concealer and it applies a little bit better than using a brush. So you can just see the difference from my left eye to my right eye, how much more opened my right eye looks, right? So you just want to do that to both eyes. So as you can tell, I look wide awake right now after concealing those big dark circles. Next I'm going to use my Inglot pressed powder. I'm going to use this one here, which is number 15, which is just a matte face powder, and I'm just going to apply that with a fluffy brush all over my face to set the concealer and also my foundation. And you also want to apply it to your neck as well, because what you do to your face, you do to your neck. So now that I've set my base, I'm just going to go over with this darker pressed powder, this one here. Now this one has shimmers, which particularly isn't the best for contouring with, but I'm going to be applying it all over my face just to give my face more of an even look with my neck. As you can tell, my neck's that little bit darker at the moment as well, just because I've got tanner on. So I'm just going to apply this. Now this bronzer, is actually number 17, and as you might know, Inglot actually doesn't have names for their products. They've actually got numbers. So I'm just going to apply this one with a fluffy brush evenly all over my face. Now you don't want to apply too much, because if you apply a little bit too much then you tend to look dirty, so just a tiny bit of a thin even amount. Just slightly dusting that, just bronzing that up for a really nice summery glow. So the next product I'm going to apply on my face is this Ben Nye Translucent Setting Powder. Now you don't really need to apply this product because you've already set your base, but I'm applying this product only for the reason of it being an antiperspirant. So basically it's just going to prevent your makeup from sweating away throughout the day. So I've just applied a little bit of it in the lid. It's probably the best to apply it in the lid since this is really awkward to apply straight onto a brush. So you just want to dust a fluffy brush that's probably small enough to get in the lid and just tap it away and just apply it on the places that you find you get oiliest the most. So I'm just going to apply this in my T-zone because I have oily to combination skin type. If you are someone that has oily skin, you probably want to apply this all over your face, or if you're someone that probably doesn't have oily skin or tends not to go shiny at all, you probably wouldn't even need to do this. But this is really good in case, you know, you're sweating and you're dancing throughout the night. I like to do my base first, and then I do my hair, and then I do my eye makeup and the remaining parts of my makeup. So I'm going to start doing my hair, and if you're happy to watch, then keep watching. If you're only interested in seeing how I do my makeup, I'll put an annotation right here that you can click, and you can just skip straight through to how I apply my face makeup for when I go out. So I'm just going to remove my hair from the shower cap because I just had a quick shower. For some reason I look really dark and tanned on camera. I reassure you that I'm nowhere near this dark. Maybe it's just what I'm looking at, but I look really dark and I'm not that dark at all. So I've already got my extensions clipped in. You probably want to clip your extensions in before you curl your hair. So I'm just going to take down my hair and just give it a good brush. I'm just going to use an afro comb. And you just want to hold the hair from the top because you don't want to rip it out. As normally I would take my hair in smaller sections, but because of the extensions, I'm not going to. So you just want to comb that section quickly again. Now I'm just going to apply some of this Stavro Thermal Protectant, just a light mist of that into my hair, and curl my hair with my GHD. I reassure you that these curls will drop throughout the night especially. And you also want to, I know it's hard to kind of style your own hair with the extensions because there's like different kinds of hair, but you want to kind of curl your own hair. You see I tried to curl this bit just so that it all blends together. So, now you want to kind of hold it until it's cooled down. You want near or no heat in the section before you drop it. That's got good enough. And there you go. Okay, so my hair is somewhat done. I'll just show you what it's like. So basically it's just these, I'd call them big curls. They're not exactly tight. They're just GHD curls. I'll show you the back. So just a little bit of movement in the hair. Anyway, so now it's time to start my makeup, the rest of my face. So I'll bring you back into my bedroom and we'll start on that. Now it's time to start with the rest of my face. Now I'm not going to get dressed until I've finished my hair and makeup just because I don't want to get my dress dirty. So that's the reason I'm in a dressing gown. I should have said that at the start of the video, but oh well. Okay, so the first thing that I like to do first is define my brows. Now you've probably seen this brow pencil in my favourites video. I think it was my October favourites. It's the NYX Auto Eyebrow Pencil, and this is like the perfect colour for me. I think it's called Tauped. I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce it, but it's the perfect blonde colour. It's not too ashy, it's not too brown, it's not too red. It is perfect for my hair. So I'm just going to define my brows first. Now I always get asked questions about my eyebrows if I shave them off completely. No, I don't. I have naturally thin eyebrows. I don't have much body hair. I have naturally fine hair on my head. I guess it's good for some things, but for eyebrows it's definitely not. Now my left eyebrow in particular does not grow. It actually looks like there's a slit in it. I've actually just recently decided that I'm going to take off the ends of my brows. So as you can see, I don't have ends on my eyebrows. They're just this bit here. I've just done that because this eyebrow, it isn't even like a proper eyebrow. It's just like sparse hairs. So I just took it off, and that way I can kind of draw on the arches as I please, and I don't need to worry about my eyebrows being uneven. So yeah, I'm just going to quickly define my brows with this brow pencil, and yeah, and then we can start with the eye makeup after that. I have hair, I'm just going to make it like fine strokes, and then I'll make it more sharper on the outer section. I don't have like hair in the middle of my eyebrow here, so I don't actually even wax that off. So I'm going to bring my eyebrows in that a little bit closer, just because my eyebrows are so far apart, it makes my nose look wider, and by bringing the brows in closer, it's going to make your nose look more narrow. The way that you can tell if you're going to bring your eyebrows in too close or too far, you can probably hold up 2 brushes and you can just see, sorry I'm all over the place at the moment, you can see by keeping this here, it makes your nose look wider, and as you bring it closer, it makes your nose look closer. Now you don't want to bring your eyebrows all the way to here obviously, but you know, just a good even amount. That arch in first, just because the arch is meant to be the thickest part of your brow. So okay, now I'm just drawing in the ends of my brows just really thinly. They don't need to be too thick. As for my eye base, I'm going to be using this Face of Australia matte white eye base. Basically, it's just going to make the eyelids a little bit sticky so that eyeshadow grabs on it and lasts the whole night. Now I'm going to be applying this with my ring finger just because it applies the least pressure so you're not poking yourself in the eye. I'm also going to apply the product all the way up to my brow bone and on my lower eyelid. So next I'm going to apply this colour here, which is from my Ben Nye Glam eyeshadow palette, and the colour is called Shell, and I'm just going to sweep that all over my eyelid just to set the base. And you want to apply that all the way up to the brow bone and also on the lower eyelid where we applied the eyelid base. The next colour I'm taking is this colour here, which is basically a grey brown kind of a colour, and it's called Cobblestone, also from my Ben Nye Glam eyeshadow palette, and I'm just applying that on a dense fluffy brush and just firstly applying that on the outer part of my eyelid and just tapping that colour in just to gradually build up the outer corner of my crease, and you just want to sweep that colour also on the crease, but you don't want to go directly in the crease itself, you just want to go slightly above the crease. That way it gives the illusion of bigger eyes. So the next colour I'm taking is this colour here called Graphite from my Ben Nye Glam eyeshadow palette, and I'm just applying this a little bit on a fluffy brush like this, and I'm just going to be applying the colour on my crease and just blending that through just to deepen up the crease area. You want to focus the shadow on the outer half and keeping it lighter towards the inner corner. It's just going to make your eyes look a little bit more open, and you can also just bring the eyeshadow a little bit higher than usual and just blend it around. And I'm going to apply this colour here, which is about 2 or 3 shades lighter than my actual skin tone, and I'm just going to apply that with a dense brush and just apply that slightly under my arch and just blending that down. We want this to look really natural. So the next thing I will be applying on my eyes is actually this sparkly black shadow from Sugarpill, which is called Tiara, which is absolutely gorgeous. Now there's tons of pigment already in the lid, so I'm just going to use what's in the lid just so that I don't waste it. Basically it's just got gold and blue shimmers through it. I'm just going to dip the brush into that. Now you just want to tap off any fallout, and you want to apply that to the outer corner directly, just to deepen everything up and give it a little bit of glitz. You want to make sure that it's completely blended though. You can also just bring that onto the lid, just the outer half though. You don't want to go in the centre. I'm just going to add a little bit more depth to the eye. So the next colour I'll be taking is this silver eyeshadow from my Ben Nye Grande Lumiere palette, and just applying that on a tapered brush. I'm just going to apply that all over the remaining part of my lid and just focusing it all over that and just patting it on. You can't really go wrong with silver and black for a night out. On my inner corner I'm going to apply some of this Inglot silver metallic pigment, top part of the inside corner of your eye as well, just to make that look really big. Now I'm just going to apply some white eyeliner all along my bottom waterline. On my upper part of my lids and give them a tick, I'm going to be using this Rimmel Exaggerate Liquid liner, but instead I'm going to be using my own artist brush just because I really want a thin line, and the applicator on this is actually pretty thick, as you can see, so I'm just going to use my own brush to do that. So as my liquid line is drying, I haven't tight lined my upper eyelid, but I will in a second. But firstly I'm going to apply this Graftopian Glamour mascara just all over my eyelashes, on my top and bottom eyelashes as well. And you just want to make sure that you separate each lash so there's no clumpy bits. So I'm just going to apply my lashes, and these are the Adele Demi Wispies, and these are Glamour lashes and they're black. They're absolutely beautiful. If the lashes are too big for your eyes, you want to trim the lash from the outside section, not the inside section. The inside section is designed to fit the inside of your eye, so you don't want to take from there. Even though you're kind of cutting off the feature of the lash, you definitely want to cut it from the outside section. So I'm just going to apply it with my Duo eyelash adhesive, and yeah. So now that my eyes are done, I don't want to go too heavy with the blush. So I'm just going to use this blush here, which is called Mocha. And basically it's kind of like a dusty pink colour, and it's a Mayron blush as well. So I'm just going to tap a little bit onto a small contour brush and just apply that to my apples of my cheeks, all the way up to maybe towards the top of my cheekbones, so just under my temple. And you just want to apply it in circular motions, just for a little bit of colour on my face. So you just want to focus the colour mainly on the upper part of your cheekbone rather than the apples. If you apply the pink towards your apples, you'll tend to find that your face will look very rounded. By doing this, you'll actually make your cheekbones appear a little bit higher, and yeah, so you get to look like you have great high cheekbones like models have. So by applying it to that area, to contour my face, I'm just going to use an actual eyeshadow. Now this eyeshadow here is the one I'm using, and it's a Kryolan eyeshadow. It's matte. Preferably use matte eyeshadows or bronzers. You can use eyeshadows as contours, that's completely fine. So I'm just using a tapered brush just because it lets me get on in the little nooks and crannies of my face. There is something wrong, I cannot speak today. Yeah, so I'm just going to apply this on this section of my face here, just under where I applied the brush. And I also want to apply it to your temples, like so. And you can also contour your jawline for a more defined jaw. And with a small little brush like this, and with this colour here, which is just a few shades lighter, and I'm just going to dust this across the bridge of my nose and the upper part of my cheekbone. I'm also going to make your cheekbones look a little higher than what they really are. And just okay, so this is my completed makeup. This lighting totally doesn't do my makeup justice, so I'll probably like put some pictures at the end to get a better look of my makeup. Now this is really dark compared to what I normally do. You guys know that I'm all for colour and everything else, but because this is a nighttime look, I thought, you know, I'm gonna rock the blacks. Basically my lips are really light pink. I'm actually wearing this lipstick right here. It's a Revlon lipstick, and it's actually one of my favourites. I can't read it because the writing's really small, but I'll list it in the down bar, and it's just this really pretty pink colour. As for my accessories, I'll do a quick outfit of the day just to show you guys what I'm wearing. I just zhuzhed up my hair and sprayed it with a little bit more hairspray so it lasts the whole night. I'm actually like kneeling, this is really awkward. These earrings are actually from Lavisa. It's an Australian jewellery company. I've actually only discovered this store in the city. There's none really in my area of Melbourne, but I really like it. And this is the bracelet. I decided to keep everything really gold just because I haven't really got much colour, because everything's like the light pastel pinks, which is my favourite colour, you guys know that. And then I've got this coral gold ring. It's from Equip, and it's just huge. It pretty much takes up 3 fingers. Yeah, so my eye makeup's really smoky, really bronze. It looks like I went to the Bahamas for a holiday. I'll show you the rest of my outfit, so I'll have to stand back. Basically I need some Hollywood tape just because this dress keeps falling down. I've got a strapless bra on and you guys know that I don't really have the biggest chest in the world, but I have a strapless bra and it's got this little mesh V. Now this kind of gives it the illusion that it's really low cut, but it's not, because my bra kind of starts here, so it kind of makes it look like it's low cut, but it actually isn't. It's kind of like a sweetheart neckline, and it's got a zip at the back, so it's actually strapless. I'll have to pull it down a little bit, and it's very figure formed dress, and it's kind of got these V pleats that run right down. Now this dress is a little short, so I'll just adjust the camera so you can take a look at it. So this is the waist, and as you can see it's just got like the pleating that is in the V, which is very flattering, and that's the back. So I know that my body isn't in this, but as you can see it is pretty short, but it's kind of a night out dress. I definitely wouldn't wear this daytime. And these are the shoes that I'm wearing. They're absolutely gorgeous, and they're very surprisingly comfortable. They're probably one of my favourite sets of heels. And they're pretty much the same colour as my dress, as you can see. These shoes are from Forever New, and my dress is actually from Valley Girl. So yeah, these are the shoes, and these were $90 from Forever New. I don't know if they still sell them, because I did get them at the start of the year, but they should still have them. Basically, they're the most comfiest shoes ever. They've got a little frill at the front. I don't think these are real leather, I think they're faux, but they're still gorgeous. And they make me look really tan, so one of the reasons why I like them so much. Yeah, totally cute, right? I was actually looking at this dress when it was full price. I actually got this dress for $15, which is a complete steal. It was $30, I'm pretty sure, and I actually was looking at it when it was $30. I was about to buy it, and I said, you know what, I really don't need it at the moment. Oh wait, no, come back, because I was into buying stuff and I see it on sale and I get really upset. So yeah, so this is, I got it for $15 today, right before the party, so it's like I had to wear it today because I think God wanted me to wear it or something. Okay, so I'm going to actually just show you my handbag that I've got. Now this handbag is from Sports Girl. I do prefer the long strap bags just because with clutches I leave them lying around and I'll probably lose it. So this is my long strap bag. It's pretty comfortable just because it's leather here and it's got a chain here. So it's got the chain trend to it, but it's more comfortable on your shoulder. Chain can sometimes be a little bit cold, and especially if the bag's heavy. So I'll show you what I'm carrying in this bag. I know that this isn't quite the gold that I have on, but it's totally not that noticeable, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. So this products here, these are my girlfriends that I have to give back to her, and I'm going to see her today to give her her birthday present. Chewies, they're extra. I've got this little hairbrush. This is from like my Mary-Kate and Ashley hairbrush when I was like really young. Can you believe I still have this? But it's just really good because it's tiny and it fits in my bag. So yeah, that's it. So that's what's in the front pocket, because there's two sections to the bag. And then my phone, so that's the first section. So it's at the front. Now this part here is what I carry cosmetically. Just the little Physicians Formula bronzer. I've got my lipstick that I'm wearing tonight. I've got this little concealer palette, even though I probably won't use it, but I just put it in there. Liquid liner, just to touch up anything. My mascara. I've got another lipstick, which I probably won't use. I've got a little blush brush, just to powder anything up in case I do get shiny. And I've got a pencil eyeliner, and I've got my Duo eyelash adhesive, and my brow pencil, because if that ever wears off I won't have eyebrows, so I've kind of always got to carry that one with me. And yeah, it's just a really cute bag. I think it keeps with the pastels that I love to wear so much. Basically it's got a little locky thing here that's kind of really hard to get out once you lock it, so I like that. I appreciate that because I know nothing's gonna fall out, as you can see. And it's got this little tassel-y keychain, and it just sits perfectly at my hip, as you can see. It's the right length. So yeah, that's my little bag. I'll actually show you my hair properly because I don't think I did before. So my hair's just like loosely curled. I'm going to zhuzh it up because I love zhuzhing up my hair. I really like it when it's that real bedhead kind of look. So basically I'll just turn around. That's the back of it. So it's just got a lot of movement in it when I dance around. Just going to move. It's pretty, very luscious. So yeah, it's just got a lot of movement through it as I move around. See, it's just nice to the alternative of having straight hair. I was going to leave my hair straight just because I thought I didn't have time, but I just had enough time to curl my hair. So yeah, basically I'm just going to wear my fringe like this and zhuzh it up a little bit. And yeah, that's my complete outfit. I'll actually insert pictures from the night and I'll let you guys know how it went and stuff. It's actually my girlfriend's 18th birthday. I'll actually show you what I got her as her present because I love it and I know that she'll love it too, but this video will be up after her birthday so she won't know that I got it for her. Basically, so the girls that I'm going to go see for their birthday tonight, they're two twins and they're both my best friends. We've been best friends for, gosh, a while now. I don't even know, like a digital camera because we were looking through a catalogue at her house the other day and she didn't like, by any means, she didn't mean for me to get her a camera, but she was just like, oh, I need a digital camera because I know she doesn't have one. So I just got her this camera. Now it's a pretty good camera and it's good enough for them. I got them only one for both just because it's pretty expensive, so I really couldn't afford to get two, but they're always together anyway, so I'm sure they can manage to share a camera because they share everything else they have. So yeah, so that's the camera and it's a Fujifilm camera and it's a 16 megapixel camera, so I'm sure she'll really like that. That's actually better than my camera, so I'm sure she'll like it. Yeah, so basically I'll just post some pictures at the end of the video. Thanks for watching, guys. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe for free updates when I upload new videos, and yeah, that's it. Anyways guys, have a lovely night and I'll see you